All right, just trained chest, shoulders, tricep. So I'm going back to my previous split bodybuilding terms, Going back to the previous one that I did in 2022. And that's when I first got off this bro split type of training, like chest one day, back one day, then shoulders, then arms, legs. There's a day or two off in between those days. So I was doing that, and then 2022, the end of it, I switched to a push-pull legs, and then I eventually did upper lower, and then I eventually did full body. But I've gone back to push-pull legs for now. I'll probably create a different video on why I went back to it. But pretty simple. Just didn't seem like I was recovering the way I wanted to with the full body every other day with the amount of sets that I was doing per body part, or how many sets I was doing total, really. So anyway, this video is going to be about don't hide information that you have. And you can think of it as you were given the desire to achieve that knowledge or that information. And you could see it as being selfish if you withhold that from society or from other people that weren't given that gift in that category of topic. So for me, fitness, bodybuilding, muscle attachments, that's my thing. Your thing might be working on cars. Maybe it's math. Maybe it's something to do with space. I don't know. You're the only one that really knows. So I think a good way to put it is to think of it as being a little bit selfish potentially, to withhold that information. And then more importantly, that other people weren't given that gift to have this strong desire to want that information or to learn that information or to seek it out and dig for it. It's easier now because Chat GPT, you don't have to go through you don't have to go to the library and read textbooks for it, You just search it up. But still, some people don't even want to do that. So you were given the gift for that topic. You could see it as it's your job, your duty to give that information out to help society or to help other people that didn't have that strong desire. I keep saying this strong desire. It's because they didn't have this urge to seek it out, but you did, and they might have had it in something different. So it's almost like an exchange of information. But you don't even have to think of it as exchange of information. It can be purely selfless. You're just giving information out, just helping other people. You don't even need something in return. It doesn't need to be a transaction. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is correct, but it can be a way of thinking at certain times of your life, maybe at certain times of the day, where you can create a video, you can screenshot that moment of time in a video, not just a picture, a video, and put it out to the world, and then you might drift out of that zone and start questioning a different way of life or a different way of thinking. But that video was screenshotted, or that moment and that state of mind was screenshotted. And that video will last forever, or that information will last forever. The impact that that's going to have on someone, or it can have an impact on somebody, even a year, 2 years, 3 years from now. So there's a big compounding effect with YouTube, with the information and how fast it can spread. Because even though you only did that video one time, somebody might replay it multiple times. Someone who stumbles across it years from now. It's not just that moment. think that's a good way to think about giving out information about the topic that you were given the desire to dig deep into that others didn't have. They might have it in something different. So it's like this exchange of information. You can think of it like that. And then you got to figure out, well, when am I in the best spot to deliver this information to other people? So I figured out that after I train or after I stretch, I'm in a fantastic state of mind to deliver information because I see the world in a very optimistic lens. And there's very little pessimistic thoughts after I train. It's almost like I could just crash my car and it's all good because I just trained. Because there's so much euphoria, there's so much optimism for the future, and very little pessimistic thought.